Oh, and I like reading and watching good television. One thing I never tire of watching is Yes Minister, because it's so clever and it's so funny and it's so near the truth. Anyway, this is an excerpt from one of the episodes, and the episode is called The Compassionate Society. March the 4th. This morning started none too well either. Roy, Hacker's driver, and like all drivers, one of the best informed men in Whitehall, picked me up as usual about 8:30. I asked him to drive me to the ministry, as I was to spend all morning on the Health Service Administration. He started needling me right away. "Chap just been talking about that on the radio," he said casually, saying, "The trouble with the health and education and transport services is that all the top people in the government send their kids to private schools and go to private hospitals." I laughed it off, though I sounded a little mirthless, I fear. Very good. Comedy programme, was it? This egalitarian stuff, though daft, is always a little dangerous, if not watched very carefully. "And they go to work in chauffeur-driven cars," added my chauffeur. I didn't deign to reply, so he persisted. "Don't you think there's something in it? I mean, if you and Sir Humphrey Appleby went to work on a number 27, I interrupted him. "Quite impractical," I explained firmly. "We work long enough hours as it is, without spending an extra hour a day waiting for a bus at a bus stop." "Yes," said Roy, "you'd have to make the bus service much more efficient, wouldn't you?" "We certainly would," I said, trying to dismiss the subject quickly. "Yes," said Roy, "that's what he was saying. See, the man should be a television interviewer." "Same with the health service," Roy continued inexorably. You a member of Boofer, sir?" It was none of his bloody business, but I didn't say so. Instead, I smiled sweetly and asked if there was anything else on the radio. "Yesterday in Parliament, I think, sir," he replied, reaching for the switch. "Oh, no, don't bother. No, that's okay." Too late. He'd switched it on, and I was forced to listen to myself. Roy listened with great interest. After it got to the second order, he switched it off. There was a bit of an awkward silence. "I got away with it, didn't I?" I asked hopefully. Roy chuckled. "You were lucky they didn't ask you about that new St Edward's Hospital," he said jovially. "Why?" "Well," he smacked his lips, "they finished building it 15 months ago and it's still got no patients."